staying with us. Now, there will be no major tax hikes when Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana delivers the national budget. That's the view of most experts who say the minister knows taxpayers are overstretched. eNCA business editor Devan Murugan has more.
He's barely 6 months into the job as Finance Minister, and Enoch Godongwana faces huge demands for more money from various departments. But experts say he won't shift that burden directly to the consumer, certainly not through higher personal income taxes. That base is already shrinking because of immigration, weak economic growth and pay cuts. Tax experts also don't see a hike in the 15% VAT rate. While it could bring in revenue, it will stunt economic growth and further burden consumers. You could be hit at the pumps, though, despite calls for the Finance Minister not to increase levies. The general fuel levy and the road accident fund levy could go up by as much as 35 cents. Now, anti-tax abuse group Outer says government would make a mistake raising those levies.
Halt the increases. If you're clever, push a slight decrease, and certainly don't throw any more increases to the road accident fund, which has increased well above inflation, probably 2 to 3 times higher than inflation over the last decade, because you've got this poorly managed road accident fund, which is filled with corruption and maladministration.
Smokers and drinkers are unlikely to get any relief from the Finance Minister. Analysts expect inflation-related increases in tobacco and alcohol taxes, despite those industries begging for mercy.
Government has often made the point that there are negative externalities that are associated with alcoholic beverages and tobacco. So by taxing these, this is justified in order to combat those negative externalities. But the argument that these industries are making is that they were disproportionately hit throughout the lockdown pandemic.
The big positive on the tax front is that the government may have collected up to 80 billion rand more than it expected in November last year, thanks largely to mining companies which performed better than expected. Devan Murugan, Johannesburg.